Yo, yo, yo. What's good with it, y'all? You know who it is. Your boy Lamborghini Preem back once again talking this boxing shit. And today's topic of choice is going to be this upcoming fight that's, I think it's signed. It's probably not signed. I'm not sure, but I'm hearing that it's very, very close to happening between Danny Garcia and Brandon Bam Bam Rios. And shit, man, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all, man. This is a pretty easy fight in my opinion to pick. I got Danny Garcia by stoppage, man, and I think it's gonna happen relatively quickly. It's gonna be almost a very similar prediction to my Luis Ortiz Deontay Wilder video. I expect Danny Garcia to stretch Brandon Rios within 8 rounds, either by TKO or by a straight knockout. I mean, Brandon Rios is a good guy, man. Down at 135, he was real good, you know. And 140, he was decent too, you know. But I feel like the wars with Mike Alvarado, the ass whooping from Pacquiao, and his subsequent L's, especially the Bradley loss, it took a lot out of him, you know. And I feel like guys like Brandon, man, once they figure out that it's not that bad to lose, they start just showing up for a check, you know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think that Brandon is going to be coming through just showing up for a check, because he's not like that, and he never fights like that. You know what I'm saying? He goes to war. But that's exactly why I don't think he'll win this fight. And my personal advice, if I knew Brandon personally, would be, if this is a big bag, which I'm hoping it is, I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't really give a fuck about purses like that, but, you know, unless it's a mega fight or some shit. But if Brandon getting paid like I expect him to, you know, Al Heyman makes sure that niggas get respected on the check. So if Brandon getting paid like I think he getting paid, man, he need to take this fight, and then after this fight, go on and sit it down, man. You know what I mean? Brandon done took too much punishment, man. His style don't lend itself well to a long career at all, man. And Brandon Rios is one of my favorite personalities in boxing, man. I don't want to see him out here punch drunk and shit, because Danny Garcia got dynamite in that left hand, man. And at welterweight, he's stronger than people let on. You know, it's a reason why these motherfuckers choose to box him, like outbox him, as opposed to come inside and try to get that work, you know what I mean, in his wheelhouse. They stay on the outside, and I believe Peterson felt a little bit of Danny pop, you know what I'm saying? And Danny didn't really land flush on Peterson like that, so that's why I quantify his power as being dead serious. I feel like Danny Garcia might have been one of them, on the low, one of them 154 fighters who was draining themselves down to 140, or could make 140, I should say. I shouldn't say draining himself, but, you know, he could make 140. So he was making 140, you know what I mean? And now, like, he's a welterweight, but he's still big in my opinion. So I believe Danny is going to, this is going to be an easy fight for him, man. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't know what the fuck keep happening to my shit. Shit is weird, but yeah, like I said, man, this should be a relatively easy fight for Danny, man. Danny got a hell of a jab. Danny got he seems slow and flat-footed. I mean, that's how he seemed from the outside looking in, man, but nah. The Matisse fight showed me that Danny is much more than being slow and flat-footed, even though sometimes he may just do that. You know what I'm saying? But in this fight, it wouldn't matter if he wasn't. He's got more foot speed, more accuracy. His jab is better. He's got more power, and he's bigger than Brandon Rios. I expect him to beat the shit out of Brandon Rios. And again, I love Brandon Rios, man. I do. But I feel like at this point in his career, I mean, he not 135 Bam Bam no more, you know? It's going to be real difficult for him to make it through this fight. This is going to be just... It's going to be rough, man. It's going to be rough for my man, Brandon. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he a live dog, man. He probably could pull something out his ass, but, well, I can't say live dog now, because I don't really see any other way other than maybe a nice shot that Brandon lands and put his lights out, which I just don't see happening. I can't see him beating Danny Garcia over 12 rounds, just period. I just can't. He's not going to outbox him. He's not going to out-jab him. He's not going to land more shots. And even if he do land a lot of shots, his shots ain't gonna be as strong as Danny's is. Danny's shit gonna look concussive, and Brandon shit, you know, I mean, Brandon's just a little too shot worn in my opinion. I feel like this needs to be his last fight. You know what I'm saying? Just out of concern. You know what I'm saying? Brandon looked like a guy that took care of his money, did the right thing with his bread. So, you know, get another big payday, man. Sit it on down, man. Shut it down, in my opinion. Because Brandon was already talking that retirement shit like 1 or 2 fights ago. And to me, once a guy is talking there or he's there mentally, man, it's just really hard to get him motivated and bring him back to, you know, prime form. And I damn sure don't expect him after that last fight he was in. I don't expect him to be in prime form. I expect Danny Garcia to take advantage and really look good in this fight. So, like I said, man, I got my man Danny Garcia by stoppage after 8 rounds or before 8 rounds. I would say 8 rounds before, man, because this is going to be a beatdown for the first half of the fight, you know what I'm saying? And then it's up to Danny what he want to do from there. Whether he want to carry him or make him cannon fodder, you know. But like I said, man, Brandon Rios is a guy I got a lot of respect for. I just feel like he's a little past his expiration date in the ring as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that can be dangerous in this sport to stay on past your expiration dates and taking on guys like Danny Garcia, who's bigger, stronger, you know, got all the intangibles, and he just hot right now. I mean, he done lost, so, you know, Danny need a comeback fight, of course, but like I was saying, Brandon Rios normally is a hell of a fight to get into, but at this point in his career, I don't see him having nothing for Danny. Danny should shine like a motherfucker in this fight. So I'm looking forward to Danny winning this fight and then possibly getting that rematch with Keith Thurman, either him or Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. You know what I mean? Make sure you go get my motherfucking album. It's My Turn, the Throne Ascension LP. It's available everywhere like Broken Glass, baby. Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. Google Play. That's off the top of my head. There's many other aggregators that carry it. You can also go to my official website, hustlegameboss.com, and check my shit out there, you know. And while you're there, go to hustlegameboss.com/shop and go ahead and cop you something nice. Get you a hoodie, get you a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? Get you a hat, get you something. Whatever you get, if you wear that shit, because, you know, I'm a real nigga all day. If you wear that shit, like, let's say you get a hat or a hoodie or, you know, t-shirt, whatever you get, you cop something off my site and you take a selfie with it on Instagram or whatever, you know what I'm saying, showing love, I'm going to repost your shit and show you love, you know what I mean? You know, I'm not the biggest motherfucker on there, but I got a little over 10,000 followers, you know what I mean? You gonna get a little shine fucking with me. And it's only going up, you know what I mean? Because I'm independent, I ain't got no machine behind me, I'm doing this dolo, so, you know, it is what it is, you know. You about to see me up top, though, but if you're a fan of real nigga shit, if you're a fan of just thoroughbred shit, king shit, then you're gonna love my music, so, you know, go ahead, check that out, while you know, after you finish with this video or whatever. Alright, yo, I'm gonna be back again. You know, I'm on to the next one. I'll be coming back with some more heat a little later. 100.